Jesus.
I have a special show set up for everybody tonight. We're going to be joined by the Mayhem Monkey Kalt. And if you don't know who they are, well, you're going to meet some of the characters of the Mayhem Monkey Kalt joining us today on Pure Evil MMA. We have a live call-in number. If anyone out there is tuning in right now that you guys want to call in live, I got the number right there. It's 203-530-4195. We got some fun topics to talk about here. And also, we're going to be doing a MMA trivia, I guess we can call it. I mean, we got to guess whether it's a Mayhem Miller quote or if it's Chill Sonnen in there. And I don't know about you guys. Randy Marshall is side, and also Charles Ryder. I got my bananas. I'm ready to do this thing. What's going on, guys? You with me?
You got those bananas, Eddie.
What's going on? Are you there, Randy?
I'm here. What's good,
man? What's
man?
going on, fellas?
Oh,
Nothing,
God.
just chilling in the car.
Yeah, man, it's a rainy week over here on the East Coast, and I had some weird stuff happen to me today, guys. Before we jump into today's show, like I was away from the computer, away from social media. Of course, the UFC 210 weigh-ins are going down, and people out there are probably wondering why I'm not tweeting about it. Well, found out my pet rat actually has pneumonia, and I didn't even know that was possible. But today she was like breathing real heavy. We had to bring her to the vet. Luckily, I got back and home in time to join the Mayhem Monkey Kalt. So, guys, I got to ask you really quick for the people that are tuning in out there that don't know what the hell I'm talking about when I say the Mayhem Monkey Kalt. You want to kind of bring us up to speed about what the Mayhem Monkey Kalt is. Of course, it's derived from Mayhem Miller, the man himself. Randy, you actually helped me get Mayhem on the show before in the past, via Poland. So, Randy, let's start with you, man. How did this Monkey Kalt thing all start?
I don't know. Like,
I love
one
it.
day I was just kind of, surfing through the internet, looking for Mayhem, seeing what he's up to, and I hit him up. I asked him if he wanted to do a seminar, and, we were kind of working through that, a few other things, and, it was when times weren't perfect for him, so people were taking a shit on him.
Well, we
met
should
up
tell
with Charles
everybody
Ryder.
that you actually you have a martial arts background. I should have told everybody right off the bat. Before you go further, just tell everybody what you have behind you in the martial arts scene, like what you do, what you've accomplished.
Well, right now I train MMA fighters. My school is Aikawa Martial Arts. Originally, I was running a school out in Martinsburg, West Virginia. I've trained in Hapkido, Aikido, Taekwondo, kickboxing, pretty much everything. Spent all my money, my time, every resource I had.
So tell me how you got involved with this. You're saying that you're looking for, to see what Mayhem's up to. Of course, I remember him from, back in the day. And then, of course, he introduced millions of Americans to MMA with MTV's hit show, Bully Beatdown. So tell everybody, how did you stumble upon this?
And fire extinguishers, Eddie.
Stumble upon what? Like, how did I
the
stumble
Mayhem
upon?
Monkey Kalt and, how this thing started? Like, what is the Mayhem Monkey Kalt? Charles, you can chime in on this as well.
It's
a bunch of great people.
We're
Go ahead,
inspired.
Ryder.
We're inspired, educated, and a family that came together in camaraderie because we're the misfits. We're the ones that people thrown away all these years. Now we're back. It's some bull crap that they throw us away. But Mayhem got us, though.
The Lost Boys. And there's a lot of people that don't understand Mayhem. Of course, he was just in the recent news here of smashing his TV in the pool. Did you guys catch that? And we're going to tell everybody what that was all about.
Yeah.
We're going to tell everybody what that was all about.
You know all these electronic devices are like spying on us, right?
Well, that's what I wanted to get everybody up on. Of course, they see Mayhem doing that, throwing it in the pool. We brought it up on Pure Evil MMA. But there was a big leak about WikiLeaks, the Vault 7 leak that came out. And that's why he was doing that. It was the Vault 7 WikiLeaks thing. I don't know if many people even knew that.
Well, he got Mr. Coffee on day 51. That was the day after he threw the microwave in the pool.
Smashing all the electronics. Yeah, he was just on.
What?
He was just on the show a couple of months ago here, and he was getting ready to get back in there. And unfortunately, something happened. I'm not exactly sure what happened, why he fell out of his fight, but I know he was telling us that he has a couple of shows that he's going to be working on over in Poland. So I don't really know what's going on with that. But get everybody up to speed on what the Mayhem Monkey Kalt is. Randy.
Pretty much, we support Mayhem for one thing, and two, really, it's just a bunch of cool ass people that just like we look out for each other. It's not just like a bunch of people. Some people will be like, yeah, they're on Mayhem's nuts and this and that, but it's not even like that. Like, it's just a bunch of cool people. We have a chat where we can all talk. There's about 100 people in that group, as you know, because you're in that group.
Yeah, of course.
And like people like look out for you on a personal level.
And everybody's having fun. I mean, everyone's dealing with bullshit at home, whether it's their boss, whether they had a bad day at work, and some people just want to get home, jump on their phone, and talk with people that kind of understand them. Like Charles was just saying, a lot of misfits when I was growing up in school that didn't really get along with people, and Mayhem connects on that level with people. I don't know what it is about Mayhem that really strives on that, but he inspired me as a kid to get into martial arts and try things out and really get myself involved with what I do now in broadcasting. If it wasn't for Mayhem, with that energy, the excitement behind him, every time he's gotten into trouble, I've always had his back. It's kind of like what people do with John Bones Jones. You know what I mean? Every time he gets in trouble, there's people who have his back because they kind of understand him on that level. And you guys get along at night. And
that Megan.
The one thing that you guys are always tweeting about is this whole Nick Diaz thing, wanting this fight to go down. And I brought that up to Mayhem. Why do you guys want this fight to go down? I mean, it's going to be a hard thing to do. It's going to be a hard thing for that fight to get
that little son of a bitch throws water balls like a little lady. I'm sorry.
Everyone that's watching right now.
Yo, Nick Diaz. Hey, yo, Nick Diaz, if you listen to this shit, I'll bite your face off, motherfucker. Sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I had to.
No,
Monkeys made me.
Everybody that's actually tuning in right now, we actually have pictures set up of Nick and Mayhem. Of course, that feud goes back years here. But maybe that's something we can do down the road with like Bellator or something. Charles, what's your take on Nick, man? Why do you have such a bad rap towards him?
Why?
Yeah, why? What's up with this?
Because if Mayhem don't like him, I don't like him. I'm the mascot. I'm Mayhem, little pet monkey, like almost, right? So he threw a water bottle at Mayhem, right? So he smacked Master Mayhem right in the face with that water bottle. That was like an insult. That's like spitting in the face almost, right? So I hate Nick Diaz for that reason. He acts like a little bitch. He's a repetitive line stepper, habitual. He crosses those lines. He threw the water ball at Connor again. So he started that shit all over again. That motherfucker kissed my ass. I stocked in pieces. Oh, you don't even want to hear me on that one, man. I'm telling you, don't get me started on Nick Diaz's little nasty Stockton scow ass.
Sorry, guys. I have something pretty fun set up here. We're going to jump into this quote game. And, of course, if you guys are tuning in the chat room, and actually, let me pull that up. I got some quotes here, and you guys got to guess whether it's Mayhem or Chill Son, a little fun thing that I set up here. So let's jump into that.
What was the pattern you picked? 2, 1, 1, 2.
There might be a pattern, actually. Yeah, I think you might actually be onto something there. Hold on, let me pull this up for everybody. And guys, if you are tuning in, make sure to follow these guys on Twitter or Facebook. Charles, what's your Twitter if everyone's curious, they want to go check out your page?
Einstein Rider, man. I'm crazy Einstein.
And Randy, what about you, brother?
Shit, I don't know. I caught with something.
Yeah. All right, so let's jump into this quote game. And of course, if you guys are in the chat room, you can play along. All right, so you got to guess whether this is Mayhem Miller or Chael Sonnen. Question number 1. We are the custodians of our own destinies. We must all try to do the absolute best with what we have to work with. Who was that? Mayhem Miller or Chael Sonnen?
Oh, that was Mayhem.
Mayhem.
That's Mayhem.
Hands down, right? Let's see what the chat room says.
Yeah.
So, all right, we got the chat room up live. I don't know if you guys are tuning in. We got Jennifer Harris in here. We got the MMA holes. All right, so let's see what everyone thinks here. Of course, Charles and Randy are honestly going towards one of Mayhem's top quotes here. Of course, it's Mayhem Miller. That is a Mayhem Miller quote right there. So, question number 2.
Yes, ain't anything good.
I know. I should have got some Diaz quotes in here, huh? That was
I said,
one.
that must have been I think it was a lady talking then.
All right, so question number 2. Is this Mayhem Miller or Chael Sonnen? If you're not willing to go too far, you'll never go far enough in life. Was that Chael Sonnen or Mayhem Miller, guys?
Oh, damn. I believe that would be Mayhem also, but I could be wrong, though. I ain't the smartest crayon in the color box.
Randy, what about you, brother? I'm going to repeat the question before you answer it as well. Don't jump the gun on it. I'm going to repeat the question. All right, if you're not willing to go too far, you'll never go far enough in life. Was that Mayhem Miller or Chael Sonnen?
Mayhem told me
I'm going to go with Sonnen because I'm not familiar with that.
So you're going with Sonnen.
I would have probably heard it by now.
It is Chael
Am I
Sonnen.
wrong?
Matter of fact, it is Chael Sonnen.
Woohoo!
MMA Holes got it right in there. Jennifer Harris, I don't know what she was going for, but she's saying hi to everybody. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Mayhem Miller is actually going to be sharing the show with everybody. And we got the call-in line. If anyone wants to call in live right now, the call-in number is 203-530-4195. Call in right now. Come hang out with Charles and Randy.
If you got the balls.
If you got the balls to do it.
Yo, Mayhem.
Call Mayhem.
If Nick
see if he picks
got the
up.
balls. Nate, you little taint.
You want to try?
Nate the taint.
We can call Mayhem here in a little bit. But guys, the call-in number 203-530-4195. And Randy, you actually have him on your Skype, right? Did you add Mayhem on your Skype there?
I did, but
But it didn't get accepted. Well, I have him. We can give it a shot. All right. So question number 3: is this Mayhem Miller or is this Chael Sonnen? You're getting in my spotlight. Is that Mayhem Miller or Chael Sonnen? And this goes back to a fight. This goes back to one of the fights. It's either Chael Sonnen or Mayhem.
hey, where's my Skype? Hold up.
What?
Hey, I'm not in Skype no more.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are, brother. You're
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Hey, Randy.
There we go. Sorry. I had to fix it.
Charles,
Yeah, well, yeah.
What's up?
what is it, brother? Who is it?
That
You're getting in my spotlight. Was it Mayhem Miller or Chael Sonnen?
Well, Mayhem got an ego, so I believe it's Mayhem.
So, Randy, what's your call, brother? The chat room's chiming in here.
Repeat.
MMA Hole saying it's a tough one. MMA Holes agrees with you, Randy. It's a tough one. And once again, guys, I'll repeat the question. You're getting in my spotlight. Charles up saying he's got that as Mayhem Miller. Randy, what's your final answer here?
You're getting in my spotlight.
You're getting in my spotlight.
No, it's not a vampire.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
That one doesn't sound like Mayhem, though.
That one could easily go either way. That's kind of why I set it up as like a Chael Sonnen Mayhem Miller, because it could go either way. I mean, you know what I mean?
Hey, if you would have one more sentence after that, I would have pegged it.
You'd probably even remember the fight it was from.
Ah.
So MMA Holes is saying Mayhem Miller. And Randy, what's your final answer, brother? Mayhem or Chael?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mayhem because that sounds like some shit he say.
It actually was Mayhem Miller. It's correct. So everyone actually got that one right. As tough as it was. As tough as that one was.
Yeah, I'm 2 for 2.
I only got one, Randy. Shut up.
So listen, guys, this is something I'm going to bring up after we do this MMA trivia here. But it sounds like you guys are smoking. Are you guys smoking while doing the show right now?
What, you want
I don't know
some?
what you're talking about.
Medicaid America.
In those activities, right?
Medicaid America.
Yeah, I want to get everyone's opinion on medical marijuana. Of course, I'm from Connecticut. It's legal here. So people say, I have whatever issues. They actually get the card. I have a dispensary right down the road from me. You can get wax. You can get anything there. It's pretty cool. But, you see it a lot, like Nate Diaz or Nick Diaz. They smoke all week, all month, all year. And I have nothing against it, man. I got nothing against, especially if they're trying to heal. So I want to rank in with you guys after that. So let's jump into question number 4 here. Is this Chael Sonnen or Mayhem Miller? Fighting is an expression. It's a form of speech. And that's why they call it martial arts. It's an art. Mayhem Miller or Chael Sonnen?
That's Mayhem Miller, man. That's Master.
RT.
Both of you guys
that's
are saying Mayhem?
Yep.
We'll give the chat room a second to chime in here. Of course, it's probably going to the recent headlines a couple of months ago from the Golden Globes. Of course, you guys remember that. Well, what's your take on that? For her to say that martial arts is not an art, Randy, you have a history in martial arts. What the hell is your response to that, man? That rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
I think that's insane because really, it takes somebody that's been training for a while to understand why it's an art. Because you don't just look at it as going out and just beating the bag and hitting the other guy and things like that. It's not barbaric. It's like there's a lot of flow to it. And if you have no flow, you're choppy and people can pick you apart.
And it's just crazy. Like the way that she was bringing about the conversation was she was saying that if Trump doesn't allow people into our country, then we're going to be stuck with martial arts. What are you talking about? Half of our champions are from other countries. What are you talking about, lady? I have no idea what.
What came first, Eddie?
It's
boxing or martial arts?
What came first?
Yep.
I'm sure martial arts came first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she could kiss my ass.
A lot of the people out there actually tweets a lot of Bruce Lee quotes, and if you're a fan of Bruce Lee, you don't even have to, you would just literally ignore that because that's just crazy. The only reason why she brought that up is because MMA's been in the top headlines lately, and that's a win for our sport for her to even bring that up. All right,
Old ass hasn't been long since then.
Yeah, yep. So last answers here, guys. You both said Mayhem Miller, correct? One more time. The question was, fighting is an expression. It's a form of speech. And that's why they call it mixed martial arts. It's an art. Chael Sonnen or Mayhem?
Yeah, that's Mayhem.
Mayhem?
That's Mayhem. I posted that.
That's Master Miller.
What's that, Charles?
That's Master Miller.
Master Miller. Jennifer Harris, Mayhem Miller. Greco-Roman wrestling. MMA Holes. Mayhem Miller. Guys, it's Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen actually said that one there. So, minus 100 points off both of you.
He copied Mayhem. Mayhem's always talked about how it's an art form.
Mayhem said
Mayhem. Hey, Mayhem, steal that shit. Steal that shit, Mayhem.
Mayhem Miller.
Listen, guys, if you want to call in the 203-530-4195, play along with us. All right, so question number 5. I think it's question number 5. Wow. What the fuck? Kimbo loses a fight, and it's like Jesus fell off his damn dinosaur. Mayhem Miller or Chael Sonnen?
Yeah, that's Sonnen.
You know who that is.
I'm gonna repeat it, and I'm gonna repeat it the same way I said it. How about this? Wow. What the fuck? Kimbo loses a fight, and it's like Jesus fell off of his damn dinosaur. Mayhem Miller, Chael Sonnen.
Mayhem Miller.
Mayhem drunk might say that, but like, him likes Kimbo though. Like,
It
they
was
boys.
Mayhem Miller. It was Mayhem Miller that said he's probably talking about his Bellator debut. That was a weird fight. That was a really weird fight.
Well, yeah.
Man, they had it out for Kimbo the whole time.
Yeah,
They never
but
wanted Kimbo to do good, though. They never wanted Kimbo to do good. They never pushed him for a title, did they?
It was cool to see him on that season of Ultimate Fighter. That
Kimbo
was
should have
cool.
been in the boxing ring though, for real.
His
That
first
man
fight,
had hands.
His first fight they
Wasn't
put him
an
in
MMA
against was against Roy Nelson, who had like freaking 30 or 40 fights at the time under his belt. Very well known at the time. That's Kimbo's first fight on Ultimate Fighter. And they tried bringing him back. He didn't win. He was just too old at that point in time, his knees and everything. But one more time, guys. Wow, what the fuck? Kimbo loses the fight, and it's like Jesus fell off his damn dinosaur.
Okay, that's Mayhem. That's Mayhem.
I was trying to say it as
Mayhem,
like Mayhem would say it. So, yeah, it was Mayhem Miller, guys. And the chat room's actually ranking in
That's Mayhem.
without a doubt. And, guys, Charles was doing some pretty badass impressions before we got on here. We're gonna have to do some fighter impressions here in a little bit. We're gonna try to get Charles to break out some impressions here for the podcast for everybody. Because of course, guys, if we got people tuning in on the podcast, they can't see all of our pictures or anything, or the scenes that we got set up here. So let's try to have some fun with it. All right. So the next question: never piss off a gangster. Is that Chael Sonnen or Mayhem Miller?
That might be Mayhem.
With the way your pattern's going, Eddie, that's the other dude.
That's the other dude.
You got a pattern for me, Eddie.
It is actually
Hey,
Chael
Eddie.
Sonnen. It is Chael Sonnen,
Oh,
the
Eddie.
gangster.
I got Facebook Live going, so I got to shout out to Travis Bear, Tom Dixon, Zach and Lexi Beck, and Sam Johnson, and Miguel Angel Quintana.
That's fucking
What's good?
Yeah, get this thing going, man. Of course, fucking bring as many people in that want to join. We got the call-in number, guys. 203-530-4195. Jump in. We had a couple of things set up for the show. We're going to talk about some bully beatdown days. We got a lot to talk about here. So, next question. Are you ready for this one? I try to penetrate the lane like Steve Nash, pass like Jason Kidd, and handle the ball like Allen Iverson. Remember, I said try to. Mayhem Miller, Chael Sonnen.
Mayhem.
Charles rhyming with Mayhem. What about you, Randy?
I don't know, man. You got some good fucking questions, bro.
One more time. You ready for it? You ready for it? One more time.
Yeah, shoot again.
All right. I try to penetrate the lane like Steven Nash, pass like Jason Kidd, and handle the ball like Allen Iverson. Remember, I said try to. Was that Mayhem Miller or Chael Sonnen? Take your time. I think Randy's actually down on it. Charles, you're actually kicking everybody's ass right now, man.
Well, yes, Mayhem Miller.
I think you're up by 1 point. Randy, you need this one, man. What is it? Mayhem or Chael?
I'm going to follow Crazy Fucker because he's winning. You say Crazy Fucker, you say it's Mayhem?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Mayhem. Yeah.
One
Better
more
not
time
make me lose.
for the live chat. I try to penetrate the lane like Steve Nash, pass like Jason Kidd, and handle the ball like Allen Iverson. Remember, I said try to. Mayhem Miller, Chael Sonnen. Guys, it's Mayhem Miller. Mayhem Miller.
He's telling me it's Chow. On Facebook Live, they said it's Chow, man. They said don't follow you, Ryder. Can I choose two of them? I want to choose two.
We'll do 50-50.
Oh shit.
Oh, see, he a monkey too, man. He got the banana and.
I got 2 bananas, bro. I got 2 bananas. I'm breaking out tonight. Usually I have fighters on the show. Tonight,
Eddie,
I figured
you only
Evil
need,
Eddie
bro.
will do a special for the Mayhem Miller monkeys out there. I talk with you guys every day. You're a fun group of guys. I want to introduce you to the world here. So, having some fun with you guys here. Of course, I brought my bananas. Of course. This is a fun night for me. I had a rough day. My rat has pneumonia, Randy. My rat has pneumonia, brother.
So Nick
You
got
the
pneumonia.
antibiotic?
No, she's all right.
I died. Oh.
All right, last one. You guys ready
Okay.
for the last one.
Yeah, go for it.
Suck on these nuts.
Oh, that's yeah, that's mayhem.
I realized I had no more questions written down, so just suck on these nuts.
Well, I say that's me.
And Charles is right. It's Charles. It's Charles.
I believe it. Have you seen this man's memes? That's hey, we taking over the internet. You know that. Like, we fucking shit up.
I assaulted Diaz with a meme.
Mayhem actually just gave you guys a shout out on TMZ a couple of days ago. I tried sharing that with all of y'all. You know,
I didn't know.
we all go through shit in life, man. That's one thing, and it's hard to keep going. You know, you get to some points in your life where you just feel like, you know, helpless, feel like the world's stacking up against you, you're misunderstood. And Mayhem even gave you guys a shout out. Just, you know, you guys help with getting on the couch, just sitting back, relaxing, and just bullshitting. People need that. People need people like that in their lives, and I think you guys do a great job. I think there's one person that we need to give a shout out to. She posts every morning for you guys. Randy,
Manu.
you know who I'm talking about.
Manu.
Every
She
day,
greedy
man.
with her memes.
Every
She
single day.
greedy.
Hey, be nice, Ryder.
She threatened me. She threatened me with a broomstick.
What's
She's gonna
this
show
all about? She's
it.
trying to do with a broomstick.
She threatened to shove it up my ass.
Would you guys get into a fight?
No.
Randy, what's going on here? What are we missing on this?
Oh, well, you know, monkey stuff and like,
Some monkey stuff.
you know, yeah, they cool though. See, you know, like, we're just also different. Like, she's from Germany.
That's true.
I'm from Virginia. He's out, like, somewhere else because, like, he's a secret monkey. And, like,
I call it no more. I call it a family. That's why I call it a family, because we all don't get along, but we're all still a family, though. We'll stick up for each other in a heartbeat. Don't let that get us wrong. We'll fuck you up, Nick Diaz.
And you know, that's the one cool thing about mixed martial arts in general. You meet people from all over the world, and I have my little group, the Pure Evil Army there, and you meet people from Amsterdam, Poland, Germany, France, and it's cool to interact with people. And sometimes people do get offended from different cultures. They don't, you know, things are very different all around the world, the way people take things, and it's so hard through text. I mean, you don't know people's emotions or what's really going on. But at the end of the day, man, you know, it's social media. You just need to relax. I love what she does, though. I love that she posts all those inspiring quotes every day. I always look forward to that. So, all right, Mayhem Miller.
Yeah, Mayhem.
What?
Mayhem uses them a lot, like up in the top of the headers of the pages and things like that.
Her stuff's on the top of the food chain. Believe that. She got beautiful artwork, man. I give her credit. I can't hate on it.
She does.
Yeah, I actually follow her on Snapchat. I know that we're talking about her, guys, and I should probably bring up her Snapchat. If any of the monkeys out there know it, definitely throw it in the chat room. We'll get it out there. Randy has the Facebook Live going out there. So, all right, so Mayhem Miller is mostly known for, in my generation, when I was coming up, of course, the Bully Beatdown on MTV. He had all these guys come in, Luke Rockhold, the Karate Hottie come in, and it was pretty fun. There's some pretty cool ideas. I mean, if they brought this show back, what would they need to do to capture the audience out there now?
The woman's version.
The woman's version.
I think the world's ready for it.
Wait, Randy, Randy and Charles, who's the female version of Mayhem Miller is the question. Who can we compare out there that's like Mayhem, the female version?
Shit, Megan Miller, his sister. I'm telling you. Fucking image.
I didn't even know he had a sister, man. I gotta look that up.
Yes. Hell, man. Shout out to Megan Miller for a fact, man. She awesome as hell.
I didn't even know he had a
Yeah,
sister.
what up, Megan sister? Where you at?
I thought it would be pretty cool to do like a Bully Beatdown, the Jersey Shore edition. Bring those dudes in. Have some.
That'd be fun to watch those idiots get their ass whooped for a sec. Them oiled up dumb fucks.
Randy, what do you got, brother?
What do you mean, what I got? Got a little bit of coffee.
Bully Beatdown, the blank special. What do they got to do to bring this show back? What's going to get the clicks? What's going to get the hits?
Midgets.
Probably. People click on that.
I got it. Monkey edition, where we go out and whip people's asses for being dick bags. I'll do it.
Go around wiping those asses and then make them smell it.
I hate bullies. I'm serious.
What do you got?
Trans Fight League. Transgender Fight League.
That awareness.
Transgender Fight League.
Transgender
We
Fight
had
League.
the gender come in and whoop their ass.
Transgender Fight League. It's
Went there.
It's only fair. Mayhem's finest, everyone. Mayhem's finest out here. Hey, Charles, a little bit about yourself, man. You're so secretive, man. You're so secretive. Randy, what's up with Charles? He is the Mayhem mascot. So, what is Charles?
Charles is fucking crazy, man. That's my homie.
I can tell Charles is fucking crazy. Having a blast here. Let him loose.
Why clips?
Zero.
Please.
All right, so apparently Charles does some pretty good impressions here, guys.
In order to call out the one.
Charles, apparently the rumor is that you do some pretty good impressions here. Let's hear a Conor McGregor impression.
Oh, I'm gonna go out here and we're just gonna fight everybody. I'm gonna go over here with a point. I'm gonna go over there with a point. I'm gonna go over there and slap Nick Diaz with a point. Oh, he gonna steal my line. Oh.
All right, the chat room wants you to do Chris Cyborg.
Who the fuck's that? Seriously,
Mayhem Miller. Do Mayhem Miller.
Oh, man.
This is a big one. This is a big one. Remember, everyone's listening. This is your moment right here, Charles. Your Mayhem Miller impression.
Like what's going on?
This on you.
That sounded like it. That sounded just like it.
Like what's going on?
You fucking nailed it on that one. You nailed it.
This is we got a problem. I need bananas and alcohol and naked ladies ASAP.
That was fucking perfect. When he did the interview on Pure Evil MMA with me, his camera wasn't coming on. So I was like, is this Mayhem Miller that's talking to me right now? Charles, you just nailed it perfectly right there, brother. So another one, man. What about Michael Bisping? Of course, Mayhem Miller was alongside him on that season of Ultimate Fighter. Do you got a Michael Bisping impression, Charles?
An Englishman? He's an Englishman, right?
Yeah, he's an Englishman.
So he wants his team crumpet. He want to fight like a girly man. He look like a girly man. No, I can't. I ain't gonna crack on that cat, man. That cat vicious.
Bisping at the top of the game right now, guys. Champion just beat Anderson Silva. Freaking going through Luke Rockhold. About to fight GSP. What do you guys think about that GSP fight? Fucking crazy, man. Bisping at the top of the game.
Didn't Mayhem beat GSP? That's all I'm saying, folks.
Hey, we're going back to the quote game on that one. We brought that up in the quotes. We already brought that up in the quotes.
Exactly. I just had to rewrap it.
No, I grabbed a quote from that one. I was hoping that you guys
would have. I bow on it like Billy Blanks, boy.
So what's your guys' favorite Mayhem Miller story? I mean, why do you guys love Mayhem so much? Why are you guys so faithful to Mayhem?
Well, he's just a cool ass dude, and my aspirations in the world are Worldwide Takeover, and he's all about Worldwide Takeover, and Crazystein likes Worldwide Takeover. So, shit. Which side you want to be on?
Let me ask you guys this: do you want to see him back in there fighting again, or do you want to see him go out more and be the celebrity that he is in front of the camera? What side do you want to see?
That's what I want to see him do. That's what I want to see him do, is be the celebrity in front of the camera. Like, the guy's been beat up enough. Come on, let's admit it. He's been hurt enough.
He doesn't need to fight anymore. He is such a celebrity, and people didn't forget about Mayhem Miller. Believe me, people did not forget about Mayhem Miller. They might pretend like they forgot who he is, but everyone knows damn well, especially here in the United States, who Mayhem is, man. And a lot of people don't know this about him. He helped get Ariel Helwani his green card to get into the United States. You know, he had.
And what Ariel do? And what did he do to him? You know what I'm saying? Helwani, you could kiss my ass, homie.
Charles Ryder's bringing up something. Ariel had an interview with him when Mayhem was actually doing that movie, Here Comes the Boom. He was what was the name of the character that he was playing? The Irish dude with the green hair.
Lucky Pat.
Lucky Patrick. He was doing Lucky Patrick, and he was trying not to break role. And he told Ariel this before the interview, like, "Listen, dude, I'll come on the show, but I'm in role right now." So he goes to Ariel's studio, at the MMA hour, sitting back, and Ariel's asking him like personal questions, and Mayhem's sitting there like trying not to break role, and he literally just snaps and leaves, and Ariel kind of made him look kind of foolish for that, that bringing up a lot of clickbaits with that one, and he helped Ariel Helwani, like I just said, get his green card, and that was a weird moment. So Charles, I understand why you feel that way.
Yeah,
it's. I just don't understand. All right, the man fights in the octagon. All right, he don't need to be fighting outside the octagon at all.
Yeah,
he's already got to
right
fight
in front of the camera.
Yeah, that's all he needs to do anymore. Put his little pretty pink mohawk head in there and just smile.
So listen, what does he need to do to get back into the game? I mean, he was trying to do like these.
He's already doing it.
He is doing it. He's doing some shows, but I want to see a freaking Bully Beatdown reunion. I think that would be like the big thing, the reintroduction. I think that would be
Dickhead Andy versus Mayhem. Okay.
They should do a celebrity Bully Beatdown. That's what they should do. A celebrity Bully Beatdown.
That would be badass. Like some cocky ass, a Jersey Shore edition.
Do you guys remember the claymation fights back in the day? Celebrity Deathmatch. Let's do a reality version of that with Mayhem Miller as the freaking host. You get Joe Rogan would be down on it. I mean, come on. I mean, that would be hilarious. That would be. There's so much there. There's so much. And Mayhem's so good in front of the camera. He's so good.
And at the end of every scene, instead of Kenny getting killed, we kill Dana White.
Oh, I'm down.
Funny shit. So I was asking you guys before about this whole marijuana thing. People are getting busted all the time. Cain Velasquez, as a matter of fact, former UFC champion, just got busted recently. He was saying that he was using cannabis to recover, using it for like healing purposes. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Should fighters be able to use cannabis, for certain reasons? What are your thoughts on that? Or do you think that kind of takes away from the fighters, that there's a reason why they're not able to do that, but yet they can drink alcohol? So what's your guys' thoughts on cannabis?
I think they shouldn't be allowed to smoke an hour before. That's it. Because it helps heal the body.
They're like swimming?
An hour before.
Or you'll get cramps, right?
Well, no, so you'll be able to breathe well.
Exactly.
You don't want to smoke an hour before you fight.
And plus, they'll both be relaxed in the cage to where they'll be like, okay, we can really do this. They'll really put on a good fucking show.
Look at Nick's last fight with Anderson Silva. He was literally laying down inside the octagon.
Oh, like a pretty little bitch.
And then he got busted for THC in the system.
That was awesome. Don't go there, Eddie. See, all right, I ain't sticking up for Nick on this. I'm not sticking up for Nick, Eddie. I'm sticking up.
I'm trying to heal a bond here. I'm trying to close a bond on this.
Hey, Eddie, that reminds me of a story, though.
Bring it up. Bring it
This
up
whole
here, Randy.
Nick Diaz thing, this whole Nick Diaz thing has inspired Mr. Ryder to start to invent products of sort for the Mayhem Monkey Kalt so that we could protect ourselves from the bottle-throwing pansy.
What
Not
products?
chimpanzee. He ain't he's
The
still
water
ho.
bottle throwing pansy.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like what? What are some of the products? What are some of these products?
Like,
Well,
I got
one,
this. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ryder.
No, go ahead, little fella.
Well, one, he's got a the basic potato gun. How you could shoot a potato right through a fence. Well, he took the potato gun and he took some scientific knowledge and he learned how to put a dildo into it. And he's gonna catch Nick Diaz like when he's bending over and like down in his gym bag or something, looking for some tape or something to tape up his hands, and bam, right up the fucking booty hole with a dildo. 2,000 pounds of pressure.
Gonna penetrate dick.
He's got
Also,
other.
brought to you by the Shotgun Kotex.
Jennifer Harris is loving this, by the way, guys.
What up, Jennifer?
So Jennifer
Better be
Harris.
loved.
Jennifer Harris is asking us. She says, "Did you see the show on Viceland with the football players smoking cannabis to heal their head injuries? You guys see that?"
Yeah, he heals concussions. It heals the brain.
Like Bob Marley would say.
Bob Marley was smart.
Bob Marley. Shout out to Bob Marley. Wouldn't be a show without giving a shout to Bob Marley.
Exactly. And you eat banana, Eddie.
You know what?
Shout out to
one thing. I might get a little backlash from this, but I love Bob Marley growing up. But as I got older, kind of learned about him and some of the things that he did, like what a womanizer he was, it really kind of pushed me off of.
See, you got to have a connection between the person and their music, right? For you to like their music, right? Me, I could be like, well, I don't like the person, but I'm sorry, they got some good ass vocals.
Oh hell yeah, Bob Marley has some beautiful jams.
You see what I'm saying? Just like the music, you don't have to like him.
No, you bring up a great point. And that goes a bunch of ways. Like I love Miley Cyrus, but I can't stand her TV show.
Fuck Miley Cyrus.
I love Miley Cyrus, man. I love Miley.
That bitch is nasty.
That's my girl, man. You know what? She's the female version of Mayhem Miller. What do you think about that?
Ew, no. No.
Charles about to hang up. Charles about to hang up.
No. We don't want that nasty foam finger fucking bitch out there, man.
Yeah, we I ain't touching that.
She's like the new age female version, I guess I could say. She's like my sister's generation's female version of a Mayhem kind of. I guess.
The first metrosexual woman that fucked a foam finger live on stage in front of children and got away with it. Fucking pedophile bitch.
That was a weird performance that she put on with that guy that does the Blurred Line song. What's his name?
That fucking freak.
Charles knows his shit here. Charles knows his shit.
Like, I think Molly fucked with her or something. Like, she should have left that shit alone and picked up a joint.
Those two fucking touched that ecstasy together right before they started, and they're rubbing on each other like,
I agree. Of course, she was obviously rolling or something.
Because she was acting like she was wanting to suck on that foam finger really bad, dog.
She was feeling that thing up. She was feeling that thing up.
Nasty.
But yeah, like no one else really comes to mind when you think of like who else out there reminds us of Mayhem Miller. I mean, he's such a figure, and
you could get some females out there that like ain't really known that can probably fill that spot.
Yeah.
Like some amateurs that probably would be like, that's a female Mayhem. That bitch, that's a bad bitch.
You know, there's something that I like
Yeah,
that Mayhem's doing. There's like we've seen this focus with Mayhem lately of him doing these shows. He's doing one out in Poland. He's doing the Burn to Earn. You guys heard the Burn to Earn?
Yeah. Yes,
Yep.
He's doing these weight loss things. I like that he's doing that, like motivating people to lose weight. I think he's a perfect figure to kind of have TV to do that. They can work something out if he works with the right people.
All right, you gonna lie to me, Eddie? You told me you don't touch it, you fucker.
I don't touch what?
Yeah.
Charles, you just don't know me enough, brother.
That shit, Eddie.
You don't know me enough, brother.
No, that's the first time I ever saw you smoke. That's all. It shocked me a little bit. I thought Eddie was innocent.
Nah, bro. I'm not innocent. Actually, a little fun fact about me. I'm actually a recovering drug addict. I had an opiate addiction. My listeners all know this about me. I lost my girlfriend like 7 years ago. It's coming up on. And I found a horrible drug addiction here on the East Coast, shooting heroin. And, man, MMA has really saved my life, got me back out of that funk, man. You find something that you love, you're passionate about. This stuff saves my life. And that's what I said. That's why I love talking with you guys. At the end of the night, you come home, your boss is bothering you. You just want to talk with people that kind of understand, let loose, you know. So I appreciate you guys doing this. I had a rough day again today. My rat has pneumonia. So I really appreciate you guys doing this.
Diaz got pneumonia, folks. Nick Diaz is a rat.
Nick Diaz is a rat.
Stockton rat.
The Stockton rat. Ray Beatties.
You got a rape face.
Ray Beatties. What up, Patrick Whitlock? What you doing, homie?
Shout out to Marlon Word. What?
Yeah, and what up, MC Skittles?
So, Randy, you actually hooked me up with Jason Reinhardt. What's your relationship with him?
Oh,
he's a cool ass dude, man. I'm telling you, like, he a monkey, you know. He come in the chat and talk to us and chill, like, cause he's just down to earth. He was a world champion. He was a UFC fighter, and pretty much like, you know, same story with a lot of fighters. He was let down by Dana and left him with his hands messed up, and it's kind of fucked up because they should back you up. If you get yourself injured in that sport, they should look out for you.
I'm really glad that you brought this serious matter up, man, because it is serious. These fighters, you know, they go in there, they put on these performances for us. They get paid very little. It takes so long for them to get to the UFC. It's hard to even stay there. And then once you're out, you have no benefits. You have nothing. And it was cool to bring Jason on the show. So I was wondering, like, what's your relationship with him? Because you're the one that actually hooked me up with the interview. And it's funny. How did he become a Mayhem Miller Monkey?
I help out. I bring him business. I put shout outs on the internet. People respond to them. They hit me up in private messages. They put things in the in Messenger, you know, saying they want to do seminars or whatever the deal is, and I just take it to Mayhem, or I'll put them together in a chat. You know, we help assemble everybody to put out our memes, you know.
Yeah,
we all have jobs, you know. We're all different.
Jennifer Harris is saying, I don't know shit about MMA. That's funny. You know, it's so funny, man, because you don't need to know anything about MMA for this show here. You don't need to know anything. This show is about just letting loose, having fun. That's all this is about. Not really.
Well,
any MMA.
You know, it's never too late to learn either. Education and knowledge is key to life, I believe.
Speak the truth. Speak the truth. Yeah, man. So, honestly, guys, what is a cult? Like, what is a monkey cult? Is that what you call like a flock of monkeys? It's a family. It's a cult. It's a family.
You mess with one monkey, you get the whole fucking family. Just straight.
You get the whole fucking thing. So, Randy, where are you right now doing this?
We'll give you a fucking monkey.
In my car.
Whole fucking ass of monkeys, okay?
Charles, where are you doing this right now?
Where am I at doing this?
Yeah.
He's at Nick Diaz's house. Didn't you see he signed in on Facebook?
So
I actually always see you checking in at Nick Diaz's mom's house.
He was there about 20 minutes ago.
That's the lumber
yard. You guys are bad.
We lay wood.
No, we got bad.
We got big old tree logs up in there, just home posts.
Hey guys, I'm not saying any of it. The Mayhem Miller Monkeys made me do it.
They do, man.
The Mayhem Miller Monkeys made me do it. I'm telling you.
No, you love us.
Oh, go ahead, Ryder.
You remember the Garbage Pail Kids? Eddie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You stay right there. You stay right there.
Oh shit.
What?
Hey, Randy.
Yeah. What's good, homie?
Hey man, like, see, I don't understand about like Nick Diaz anymore, man. It's just ridiculous. Like, this cat just needs to fight Mayhem and get it over with. Straight up gangster shit. Just be real with it. Don't throw no fucking water bottles no more. Throw your fist like a fucking man. All right? Get your diaper off, Nick Diaz. Find your nuts, powder them, and get in the fucking octagon with Jason Mayhem Miller.
I left for not even a minute, and you guys are arguing at Nick Diaz. I was gone for at least not even 30 seconds.
Hey, he started it.
So you're bringing up the Garbage Pail Kids, man. I have so many Garbage Pail Kids. We got Unbreakable Annabelle, Sleepy Hollow, Anthony Barryden, Kevin Cards. Well, what about the Garbage Pail Kids? What are you gonna bring up about it? Because I got millions of these things.
The movie.
Oh man, I used to collect those things like back in elementary school. That's badass.
There's
Oswaldo.
There's a Garbage Pail Kid movie?
Yeah.
What? What? Tell me about this movie.
And there's a kid in it called Eddie.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm not bullshit. That's what I'm saying. They're like, oh, we love you, Eddie.
You are totally making this up.
No, I'm not. Go look it up on YouTube. The Garbage Pail Kids, the movie. I'm not bullshitting you.
Hey Siri,
Look.
pull up the Garbage Pail Kids movie.
Oh shit!
I found Garbage Pail Kids movie.
Told you,
Holy
motherfucker.
Shit, you're right, man. The garbage, the freaking cover of it is the best.
I told you, motherfucker. Monkey Kalt, motherfucker.
Oh man, when is this movie fucking from? 1986. What's up with this movie? What's it about?
It's about the Garbage Pail Kids.
Holy shit.
It got the characters and everything. There's a character called Eddie. I'm not bullshit.
We got to check that out. Maybe, you know what we should do? We should set up for like next week. Somehow we'll find like a link for this movie and we'll all watch it one night and we'll all live tweet together or join in the chat room or something. So listen, if there's anybody tuning in, you know, I know this is like the Mayhem Monkey Kalt exclusive, but of course there's going to be people tuning in from all over the world that aren't a part of this. If they want to become a part of the Mayhem Miller Monkey Kalt, what do you got to do? How do they get a hold of you guys? How do you join the Mayhem Monkey Kalt?
Free. What? It's fucking free.
Free join. Monthly
no
membership.
Credit card.
Monthly membership. One Nick Diaz meme a month.
Yeah, at least gotta say hashtag fuck Nick Diaz at least once a week.
Once a week. That's
that's just me. Fuck Nick Diaz. Hashtag Nick Diaz, you bitch.
Nick Diaz was trying to actually steal my girlfriend, guys. My listeners know this from early episodes of Pure Evil MMA. He was talking with Angie Jabs on Snapchat behind my back. All going behind my back. She was telling me about it, but...
Told you not to trust that fucking rat.
He was trying to steal my girlfriend, brother.
See?
100% true story. I'm not making this up. 100%. When UFC was in town for UFC 205, I'm here on the East Coast. I'm from Connecticut. I live like right next to New York. When the UFC came here for UFC 205, he was in New York, obviously, for the press conferences and everything. So when he was around here, he was trying to get Angie Jabs to go up on the train. So yeah, Nick Diaz tried stealing my girlfriend.
Oh, then he tried to run a train on her?
Mm-hmm. Why else you don't want to just hang out with my girl?
That's fucked up, man.
His ass? Man, you should have
man. His ass. Throw his ass in the Stockton Toxic Waste where he came from, man. Motherfucker looked like the Toxic Avenger and Swamp Thing had a fucking baby and he shit out a nut.
How do we get this fight to happen? You guys are relentless with it. At some point, Nick Diaz is going to chime in and say something, and I think that this fight needs to happen. Bellator is the perfect place to do this. I mean, Nick Diaz hasn't come out with a fight yet in the UFC. We're still waiting for it. Give it a couple years, 3 years, 4 years. It's eventually going to happen, and if you guys keep this up, I think you can get it to happen.
I tell Nick Diaz this is 3 months to answer, you little bitch. 3 months, bitch.
Listen, 3 to 4 years. If you guys keep this up, keep this going, keeping it alive, UFC sees that stuff, man. They do. They see that stuff. And if you can get Nick to kind of get back into it, there's money to be made there. That's a Bellator fight all night.
Nick the magical faggot Diaz from Bellator with a magic wand and a pink tutu. You little fuck.
Hey guys, can I interrupt 1 second?
Of course.
You asked one question, and I want to make sure we get a good answer on it. If people want to learn how to join the Mayhem Monkey Kalt, all they got to do is search out Jason Mayhem Miller's official Monkey Kalt on Facebook, and if you do that, you'll find us. And search out me, search out Einstein, search out Patrick Whitlock, and we'll show you the way, brothers.
Listen, we'll tweet it out. I'll tweet it out immediately following the show. So if you're listening to this on Apple iTunes right now or Podbean or Stitcher on one of the podcasting platforms, I'll be tweeting it out on my Twitter page, which is down below at Pure Evil MMA and also Evil_Echo. We're on Facebook as well. So that's very important. Do you guys actually have a Twitter page for everybody to follow or no, not yet?
Einstein Rider.
Yeah. And Randy, you're on there as well. So we'll be tweeting that all out. I think you guys have a blast on social media, and that's something that people really enjoy getting involved with. So what are some of the people that you guys met along this journey here?
Holy shit. I've met people from all across the world.
Well, we actually had somebody the other day saying, asking you guys, they're like, how many of you guys actually know Mayhem Miller? And there were some pretty neat responses in there. Mayhem really does appreciate what you guys do for him. He sees it, and like I said, he brought it up on TMZ. He was like, what have you been up to? What's been keeping you going? He was like, the Mayhem Monkeys, so shout out to you guys for that.
Like, ain't Mayhem so pretty? You just want to caress. He's a pretty guy. Oh my god, with this pink mohawk and his little unicorn shirt. He was so cute. Oh.
So Charles, before we go here, brother, we got to get some more impressions out of you, brother.
Okay.
I want to hear a Nick Diaz impression. Go.
Fuck.
I'd like to thank everybody. Like, I'm just sorry I didn't live up to what I was supposed to be. I came out of Stockton, and I was supposed to throw fist and feet, but I threw a water bottle. My bad.
Hashtag game. Throw out hashtags. So Mayhem Miller hashtags, what are they?
Hashtag Mayhem Miller, fuck your mama, Nick Diaz.
Hashtag these nuts. Charles, you go.
All right. Hashtag fuck Nick Diaz.
Hashtag limp wrist water bottle thrower.
Hashtag no.
Damn, see?
Hashtag the Mayhem Miller Monkeys made me do it.
Hey, nobody knows this, but there's actually a monkey underneath the desk, and he's got him right by the nuts. And if he says the wrong fucking thing, or he don't get along with the program, they're gonna squeeze his nuts.
Like that monkey in the closet on Family Guy. That's some real shit.
Yeah. Yep. Chills out, smoking weed on the bed when they leave.
Exactly.
Yeah, if he moves, John
fuck him.
Sorry, guys.
Now
I think that we came up with some pretty good ideas for Mayhem Miller to come back with the celebrity fighting, like the celebrity bully beatdown thing. I think that's something that we need to get going. Also, the Nick Diaz thing to get that fight going. I think it's going to be 3 or 4 years from now that will probably happen. In Bellator maybe. I mean, it has to happen somewhere, right? I mean, it's still alive and going. But we were kind of brushing about it. Mayhem doesn't need to do that anymore. But that's just like a fun fight. It's just fun to talk about, really.
That's a fight.
It really is.
It's the one fight that has to happen, I believe, because Nick is a bitch.
Is that the fight that needs to go down for Mayhem to really just get it as all?
Yep.
All right, so before we end today's show, guys, I really want to thank you for coming on. Listen, we got the chat rooms going. Randy, are you still live on Facebook?
I'm here, and everybody else is here. They message him right now.
What's going on? What's going on there in the Facebook chat?
What's going on in the Facebook?
Everybody's asking to be in the Mayhem Miller Monkey Kalt, talking about
Don't forget to get some Mayhem Miller gear too, folks. Buy some hats, buy shirts. Like, what's up? Some pants, buy the whole damn package.
MayhemMillerIndustries.com. That's where you get the gear. And Patrick Whitlock says he's going to talk to Mayhem about creating a Monkey Kalt Twitter page.
We totally should do that, man. And I think we need to do this more often. We definitely need this more often, where we need some people to call in here, and we'll bring on some more characters in the Mayhem Monkey Kalt next time that you guys come on here. I think this was a good step in the right direction to kind of develop you guys a little more.
Well, it was all a well-educated try on my part as an American citizen. Oh my God.
Charles, we can never do one of these shows without you ever again. You know that, right? you are the mascot, of course. So we're gonna need to learn a little more about you, man. This is pretty cool here.
Like, just say, all right, you see a monkey hanging from a vine, you only see his balls. That's just me showing you, saying, hey, what's up?
That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. So, all right, before we wrap this up, guys. Once again, what's your Twitter accounts where everybody can find you?
Oh fuck, man! I'm like at Aikawa Martial Arts, or it's at Aikawa_MMA. Like, I get my Twitter and my Instagram confused.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, you guys are mostly on Facebook,
I should have made them
right?
both the same.
You guys are mostly on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
And mostly on Facebook, and at the top of my Facebook, it has all of my accounts listed.
Yeah, where Randy makes clam chowder and Nick Diaz's mom.
Right.
All right, so I have our closing song going out right now as we wrap things up. You guys can find me on Twitter at Pure Evil MMA, also evil_echo, EVIL_ECCO. I want to thank the Mayhem Miller Monkey Kalt. I want to thank Charles Ryder and Randy Marshall, and of course Mayhem Miller. We might need to call Mayhem next time we come on here. That's something that we forgot to do here, huh?
Yeah, you better get that little unicorn motherfucker on here. That motherfucker knows what I'm talking about.
I think that's...
You coming on here next time, motherfucker. I know you hear me. Oh, you listening, motherfucker.
I know that's something that needs to happen next time that we do this. So thank you guys so much for coming on here. I had a great time, and behave yourselves.
Yeah, right. Hey, where did the sound go, Eddie? Oh, that's the music. Never mind.